Right, so we're going to start front of your mats. Take a nice deep breath in. Just reach all the way up to the ceiling. Interlace your hands and fingers up at the top, and then think of reaching, putting your arms even more. Pull the tummy in and push up onto your toes and squeeze down. Drop the arms down. Turn to chest, you're curling through the spine all the way down to your mat. Relax the head and the arms. And gently push your chin in towards your chest and turn your head to look underneath the left armpit. And bring it center and turn to look underneath your right armpit. And bring it center and one more each way. So looking down, turn to the left, and return to the right. And head straight, draw the tummy in as we slowly curl back up through to the top. And again, nice breathe in, reach those arms up to the ceiling, stretch it up. Interlace your fingers above your head and then think of reaching even taller towards the ceiling. Pull that tummy in, squeeze the bum and push onto your toes. And squeeze it down, drop the arms down, chin to chest, slowly curling through the spine all the way down to the bottom. And relax the head and the arms. Push your chin in towards your chest and you're gently going to try and straighten those knees. And release. And re-straighten. And release. 3 more. And release. 2. And release. Last one. Release it down, drawing the tummy up to the top. One last time. Nice deep breath in. Sweep those arms above your head. Interlace those fingers, reach even taller towards the ceiling, tummy in, squeeze your bum, push onto your toes, and we squeeze down, drop those arms down, chin to chest, slowly curling all the way down to the bottom. 2 stretch and bends, stretch and release, and 1 more. And this time you're going to interlace your fingers and hands onto the base of your head. Take a nice deep breath in and breathe out. Pull the head forward and in to stretch into that upper back. So stretch it down. Good. Release the arms down. Walk your toes together, heels together. And we're going to walk those feet all the way back into a downward dog. Just stretch it out. Feel it through the spine. Think of your tailbone pushing towards the ceiling. Opening those shoulders and chest. And just take a moment. Checking where your hands are. If they're too close together, you're going to feel quite stuck into the shoulders. So take your hands as wide as your mat. The pinky finger place onto the edge of your mat. And then we push through the spine. Hold it there. Deep breath in. You're going to turn your head to look underneath the left armpit. And bring it straight. Turn your head to look underneath the right armpit. Bring it straight. 1 more each side. Left armpit. And right armpit. And we're going to push higher on your toes like we did earlier when we were standing. Suck the tummy and shift your weight forward and bring your knees down towards the mat. Place them onto the floor. Keep your toes tucked. And we're just going to do nice cat stretches, scooping the belly in. Push away from the floor, head down. Curling up through the upper back and pushing away from the floor with the arms. Unwind through the spine, so tailbone out. Pull the shoulder blades down towards your hips and really lengthen out the top of the head. We do 2 more like that. Scoop it up and around. Push with those arms. Round the body up, 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 up. Nice stretch. And we unwind to release long body. Last one. Scoop it up. And push away from the floor, head down. And we unwind, open up that chest, lengthen through the spine. You're going to scoop your tummy in, like you're going to be rolling up, hold it halfway. So you're in your pelvic tilt, push away from the floor with those arms, lift through the tummy, and we're going to lift back up into your downward dog. Now try not to move your feet too much. Alright, you can walk it out, but don't walk your feet away or closer to your hands. And push through with those arms. We're going to stretch through those legs and up. Right, so we're going to push higher on those toes, squeeze the bum. Suck your tummy in, we shift forward, down, bend your knees down to bring it into your tabletop position, but just hover, we're not going to rest. And hold it there for 5, 4, hovering those knees, pushing with those arms. 1, now pull the tummy even more, and we lift to press it back again. Hold it there, keep pushing through those arms, tummy tight. Push through those toes as high as we can, tailbone towards the ceiling. Suck your tummy Pushing with those arms. Those arms should start feeling like they're working a little bit. Good. Breathe it in. Breathe out. Press onto those toes. Suck the tummy and shift your weight forward. Down to hover and open your chest, lengthen your head. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You may drop your knees all the way down. Release the feet and sit back to release out. Just gently rock those hips side to side. And take a moment here. If you feel like you want to twist your body, you can twist the body the other way. It's all up to you. We're going to come forward again. Get your pinky fingertips right to the edge of your mat and bring your knees together. So find your nice flat tabletop with that spine. Push away, wrap the elbows in, and then just scoop the lower abs in to take that back. Breathe it in. As you breathe out, you're going to slide your left leg long. Feel the contraction through the quad, lengthen it up. Tabletop. Good. And then bring it back down and drag it back in. Nothing moves through the spine and the hips, okay? So it's just the leg moving. You want to pull that tummy in so we're not shifting your weight side to side or getting the hip or anything going. So think to start to push away from the floor, scoop the belly in, and now everything stays still. Hips square, extend the leg back. Gently squeeze up to tabletop. Nothing's moving through that body. Bring it back down and drag it in. And we go for 3. Draw that tummy, scoop. And we reach, bring it down, and in 4. Breathe long, keep working everything nice and still, stable, and in. Good work. 5, squeeze it up, bring it in, and in. 6, extend, bring it in, and back. 2 more. 7, bring it in, nice and stable with the core. Hips. 8. Bring it in. We're going to add your opposite arm. Right arm, left leg. So same leg. Take the right arm forward. Reach. Bring it down. Bring it in. And again. 2. Reach. So we really feel that core working now. Good. And for 3. Reach. Bring it down. And in. 4. Extend. Bring it in. Keeping those hips square. Nice. 5. And lower. And in. 3 to go. 6. Extend. Reach. Lower. And in. 7. And up. Keeping that chin nice and long. Don't drop the head. Last one for 8. Hold it there. Just bring your arm down. The leg stays up. We flex that foot and point. Contracting that back quad. Reach it away from you. Reach. And for 3, hips nice and square. Good. 4. Breathe in. 5. And 6. Tummy in. 7. Good. And 8. Circles we go. Push away from the floor. Flex that leg. And 8. 7. 6. 5. Try not to move those hips. 3. 2. And we reverse. 4. 10. Draw that tummy tight. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go reach it away from you, bring it in. Nice, take those knees apart, that underneath hip and glute should be working nicely. Drop it down, also into the lower back, and just reach it out. Drop your body down if you feel more comfortable. You can reach long, you can shift your hips side to side. Whatever you feel you need to release that lower back. Take a moment. And then we're going to go all the way back up onto your tabletop position. Pinkies to the outside of your mat, knees together, and we go into the other side. So wrap those elbows round, push away from the floor, get nice and strong and stable. Remember, we're going to scoop the lower abs, protect that lower back, and we're going to extend the right leg. So reach it long and away, keep pushing away from the floor. Squeeze it up. Focus on those hips and everything be nice and strong and stable. Bring it down, draw the tummy in to bring your leg. And again for 2. And squeeze it up. Bring it in. All the way. 3. Push away from the floor with the underneath arm. Keep it going. 4 to go. 5. Extend down. And 6. Reach. Lower. Last 2. 7. Extend. Lower. And in 8. Reach, hold it there. You're just going to bring your arm down and your leg stays up. Push away from the floor, draw the tummy. We flex the back foot and point. And flex and point. Good for 3. Stretch it away. 4. Keep it going. Keep extending. 5. Good. 6. Underneath bum should be working. Yes. 7. And 8. We flex, hold it there. Circles to go for 8. 7, think up and around. 5, 4, 3, draw that tummy tight. Reverse. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5. Squeeze it up. 3, 2, and 1. Stretch away. We bring it in. Nice work. We take those knees apart and we sit back to release it out. Lovely. Just reach those arms forward, relax the body completely now, and you can shift those hips side to side. Make sure your knees are wide enough, and you've got enough space for your body to get down between those legs to release those hips. Nice. And from here, we're going to reach forward with those fingertips. Suck the tummy in, draw yourself in, and then shoot yourself forward onto the elbows. So from here, your elbows to your fingertips are going to go flat onto the floor. Sack that tummy in, you're going to shoot forward onto your elbows. Lift, push with those elbows, bring the knees together, and then just slide the legs away from you, lower your hips down. Push out of the shoulders, and we lift up through your chest. Nice and long through that spine. Make sure those elbows are in towards your sides and not out this way, so squeeze them in. Just want to feel like your hands are parallel, your arms are parallel from your elbows to your fingertips. Pushing out of the shoulders and lengthening long through that spine. And push your hands, open your fingertips, push your hands into the ground, scoop the tummy in, and you're going to push with the elbows to lift, elbows out, and release the body down. Head down to release. Draw the tummy in, scoop, push again with the hands, and we lift the upper back. Squeeze the elbows in, and we lower down again. So try and use your upper back muscles as much as possible, and take the weight off the hands, especially when you're pressing to lift. As I'm going to go, I'm going to give, I'd say about 10% pressure through the hands as we lift in the elbows. So I'm going to try and use my back muscles to take the pressure off my arms, to lift up, and then down to the bottom. Releasing down. And then from here, again, press as very little as possible through the hands to lift the upper back and bring the elbows in. So I'm scooping my tummy, lifting my shoulders, lift the upper back, little pressure through those hands to squeeze the elbows in. So we are working through the lower back. If you're feeling the lower back, that's fine. You also want to start feeling the upper back. So draw the tummy in, so protect that lower back. Lift with the upper back muscles to take the pressure off the elbows and down with the body. Breathe it in, breathe out. Think upper back, shoulders to lift your body up. Little pressure with the hands to get the elbows in. We do 4 more. Breathe it in. Lift and release. So the upper back's doing the work to lift your body. Open the chest, shoulders as far as you can. A little pressure, a little bit in to squeeze the elbows in. And up we go. Lift and out. Lifting the upper back, tummy, tummy, tummy. Push. Elbows in. Got 2 more. Breathe it in. Lift the upper back. Release down. Tummy tight. Lift, lift, lift. Elbows in. Stretch long with that spine. Last one. Breathe in. Lift. Down we go. And the upper back. Lift, 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 lift. Push. Elbows in. And then last one down, just release that body down. Nice. Relax your head, you may turn your head onto your hands and just side to side. You should have felt during that exercise a little bit of lower back extension work here. And if you just think of rocking those hips side to side, you're kind of just, there's a little bit of release into that sacrum area. From here, we're going to lift the upper body. Bring your right arm a little bit across your chest and take a nice big reach over the back and try and grab hold of your foot and ankle. You're going to push quite a bit here to get the body if you need to. Grab on the inside of your foot, so not on the outside of the ankle this way. Inside, and then grab hold of your foot around the out. There you go. Alright. So we're going to lift and try and squeeze it in and release. So it's a nice little quad stretch. This arm that's on the floor, push it a little bit and then twist your ribs to face the side a little bit. That's it. And then breathe out, squeeze it in as much as you're comfortable to do so. And release. Pull in the tummy in 2 more. It's a little gentle quad stretch. Last one. And release the leg. Reach the arm all the way down to the front. We go to the other side. So left arm up. Draw that tummy in. Reach the right arm over to the inside of your foot. Pull the quad down. And release. Push with the underneath arm. Pull to stretch. And release. Let's do 2 more. And release, last one. Good, and then we unfold, reach all the way back down to the mat. Nice. Bring your hands underneath your chest, scoop the tummy in, push up onto those arms, and then just walk your legs in. We're going to turn onto your side, onto that elbow. Right, so we're going to take the legs sort of not completely straight, not bent like we usually do, but somewhere in between. So it's a lengthened bend through the leg. Push out with the shoulders, really push the arm and the shoulder and the elbow into the floor to lift this chest and the side. Hands onto your ribs, onto your hips, and lengthen the spine along with the neck. We're going to scoop that tummy into, lift up and release down. Alright, careful that we're not rolling forward. You want to think lift side up. And release now. With the legs a little bit longer, it does feel different. And again, for 3, feel a little bit more through the side here, less through the arm. And up for 4. And release. And push. 5. And lower. Good. 6. Hips up. And down. Push your weight onto the underneath shin. 7. That's it. And for 8. Last 2. Push out of that shoulder. And 1 more for 10. Release it down. Good. Other hand in front. Slide your arm away from you. And we're going to extend that top leg long. Flex it and make sure you've got a little gap underneath that waistline. Pulling your hip long and away from you. We reach up flexed and lower down. Extend for 2. And we release. Breathe it out, drawing your tummy in 3. So when I'm lifting my leg now, I can still feel this little gap underneath my waistline. Don't let it collapse down and squish into that floor. And 5. Breathe it out. 6. Good. 7. And 8. We hold it there. Relax those shoulders, tummy tight. Keep it at the same level. You're going to pendulum it forward. Point that foot, take it just a little bit back as you're drawing the tummy up. And again for 2. And draw the tummy in as you lengthen it long. Good. And for 3. And reach. Think of kicking it forward. Get a little bit of momentum. Reach. 5. Extend. Good. 6. Reach it long. Last 2. And long. 1 more. And reach. We're going to keep it there. Flex your foot, turn the foot up towards the ceiling. So you're rotating that leg out. Lift it up, turn the foot down to touch onto the floor. So you're doing like a little circle round, touch, tummy pulls in, and you're going to lift it and circle the leg round, the leg and foot round the other way, touch with your heel slightly behind you. So we're doing round and round. A little bit of a circular motion, and we also rotate inside the hip and toes up. So as I bring forward, I'm going to twist my leg inwards to turn my foot down. And as I lift up, I'm going to rotate and squeeze my bum to lift the foot up. And we go for 4 more. And rotate. And rotate. 2. And rotate. Nice. Lifting up and round. 3. And round. And 4. And round. And we bring it to the center, turn it straight, push the heel, tummy tight, circles for 8, think up, 7, up, 6, all these legs are feeling heavy, 5, 4, 3, 2, we reverse, last 8 for 8, 7, 6, good, keep it going, 4, push the heel, 2, and 1, you release it down to rest. Good work. Bring it in just to give it a little bit of a shake out. Roll onto your back so you're staying on the mat. The leg that was working at the top, just gently cross it over your thigh. And we release it down. It's quite intense work. Even this, you should feel a bit of pulling and stretching and burning. You can breathe out, push your knee away from you, and release it. And breathe out, push it away. Good, one last one. And we're going to do a slightly deep stretch just for a moment. You're going to take your hands inside your circle, inside your little gap, underneath this leg, pull the tummy towards you, and then gently push your knee away from you with your left elbow. So the left leg, left elbow, push it away. And as you pull your right knee in, you'll get like a push-pull effect. So right leg in, left knee back. And that's stretching through the glutes. And then release slightly. And again, push, stretch, stretch, stretch. And release, release the leg. And just give it a little bit of a shake out. Good. And we slowly sit up and swing your legs all the way over to the other side. So we're going to start on the elbow. Pushing out of the shoulders. Remember, we're not starting bent or extended, somewhere in between, and we're going to be lifting up onto that bottom shin. So at first we're going to extend through that spine, push up away from your body, draw that tummy in, and we lift up and down, and breathe for 2, and lower, push it away, 3, and down, scoop that belly in, 4, lifting those hips, good, 5, and lower, 6, lovely work, 7, and down, 8, last 2, 9, and for 10, and we lower down, nice work, place your hand down in front of you, slide the arm away, and we extend the top leg long, flex that foot, pull that tummy, get your little gap underneath that waistline for it, reaching away from you, and we extend up and down. Nice easy lifts, 2, and release. Think of the leg nice and contracted, reaching long. And for 4, don't take the leg behind you. Think of pushing it away, 5, and 6, good, 7, and for 8, we hold it long, pendulum that leg forward, throw it forward, point your foot, draw the tummy in as we extend it slightly back. And for 2, and we reach it long a little bit, good, stretch that knee, don't let it bend, the top leg, and reach, contract this quad, watch it's not bending as we extend back. And 4, and we reach, 4 to go, tummy tight for 5, extend, 6, and we reach, last 2, and we reach, 1 more for 8, and reach, let's extend that leg more, flex the foot, turn it up, and we lift up and over, a little bridge, touching the foot down. So remember, we're doing the rotational in, and we're going to lift it and rotate it up, touch behind, lift it and rotate in, forward, tap, and we lift back, 2, nice, lift, 3, turn it in, tummy holds tight, and 4, reach, 5, and back, and 6, lovely work, keep the legs strong, last 2, 7, and back, and for 8, and back, reach it up, extend it long, get these hips square, you're not rolling backwards, last 8, 4 circles, and 8, 7, lift it, extend, and 5, 4, 3, 2, reverse, and 8, 1, 2, 3, squeeze long, draw that tummy out tight, 5, push it long, and 7, and 8, and we release down to rest. Lovely work. Right, gently shift over onto your back. Take the leg that was on top, that was working. You can shake it out if you need to. Gently cross it over the other leg. Breathe it in, and you're going to breathe out. Push your knee down and away from you. Get a little bit more of a stretch, and we release. And again, press it long. And we release. And for 3. Good, last 2. And 1 more. Add a little bit of a deeper stretch. You're going to take your arms, grab hold of your left leg, lift it up towards you underneath that knee, interlace the hands. Use your right elbow to push your leg away from you. Just watch when we're doing this, as you're pushing your leg away, don't roll towards the top leg. Keep the bottom bun, both buns equally on the mat, and squeeze it down and away. And release. Squeeze, pulling the leg towards you and pushing the knee away from you. And release, last one. Push, push, push. And we release it, just shake that leg out. So anything that actually makes it feel better. And shake it long. Alright, so lift your arms up to the ceiling. We're going to scoop that belly in. And we raise those legs up to 90 degrees. Today we're going to take your arms around instead of straight over. So just like a nice free circle. You don't have to take them all the way above your head here. Just create a little circle above your eyes. Scoop it in. Reach those arms long and away. And then lift to release down. And again, breathe in, circle. Scoop the belly to reach long, long, long. Squeezing your knees and feet together. And we release down. And for 3. Reach it long. And lower. And for 4. Reach long. Nice work. And release. And for 5. And we lower. 6. Reach. Good. Last 2. 7. Reach, reach, reach. Pull the tummy deep as you're trying to come higher. And last one for 8. Pull as high as you can. Reverse your arms in place just to support your leg. Make sure that you're high up as you can get. Breathe in, extend your left leg long and down to touch. Now scoop the tummy to bring in, and then we lower down. Breathe out for 2. Lift the body as high as you can. Hold. Extend the right leg long to touch. Scoop the tummy to lift it back in, and we release down. Keep going. 3. High as you can. Extend the left leg. So we're alternating legs as we go in. Scoop it in, and we release down. Up for 4. High as you can come without pulling with those arms. Right leg extends. Tap, lift. And 4 to go, guys. Nice, slow and control. Should really be burning that tummy. Reach long. Scoop it in. And lower. And breathe out. Lift. Extend. Long, long, long. Touch. Scoop it in. And down. 1 more each side. Make it good. Extend. Elbows are open. Using that tummy to lift higher and higher. And lower down. 1 more. Up as high as we can go. Extend. Long, 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 long. Tap. Breathe it out. And bring it all the way in to release down. You may grab hold of those legs. Nice slow control through the tummy and the breath. Good. Let's just take those legs up to 90. Take your arms out to the side. This is a nice little breather. Squeeze those knees and feet together. And it's just going to stretch that lower back for you as well. So we're going to squeeze them over, breathe it in, lift the hips over we go to the one side, and then pull the tummy to come back up. When you're doing this, just make sure your head and your shoulders and your arms are staying straight up to the ceiling. Don't start turning it one way or the other. Breathe in over to the other side. So try and keep those shoulders and head facing the ceiling, back up to the top. Then you get that nice ringing and stretching of the body. Breathe in over to the one side. And breathe out, scoop the tummy to come back up. Good, and over to the right. Breathe it in. And we scoop it back. Let's do 4 more. Breathe it in over. You can start challenging yourself, go a little bit deeper, a little bit lower if you need to. Make sure that you're still maintaining control and that you've got the strength to get those legs back up. Breathe it in and back up to the top. 1 more each way. Breathe in over, 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 and scoop to come back up. And 1 more. Breathe in over, 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 and scoop to come back up. Nice. Breathe in, lift those arms. We're going to do our circle again. Progressing it, circle around, scoop the belly, up into your seated. Good, stretch long, relax those shoulders, lift your feet from this position. If you lift them up and then draw those knees tighter in, it makes it much easier to balance. Drop your chin and we scoop to roll down. We keep those legs where they are and we reach. And for 2, breathe it in and use your tummy. Scoop, pull it in and up to lift. It's that same feeling that we had when we were bringing the leg in. And down we go. When we were doing this and scooping the belly to lift the leg, that's the same motion, feeling into that tummy that we're using to get up. Nice. Keep those feet lifted, knees in, and we scoop to roll down. Let's try 3 more. Breathe it in. And breathe out. Up we come for 1. Lovely work, everyone. Keep it going. You've got 2 more, so commit to it. Reach and breathe out. Scoop. You can do it. Up to the top. Good. Keep your chin towards your chest. If you lift your chin, your back's going to flatten, so it's going to be difficult to hold the position. Down we go. Let's go. Last one. Breathe it in and scoop. Pull, pull, pull. The tummy needs to come up. Lovely. Hold it there. Drop your feet down. And we slide the legs all the way out. Let's push up through the lower back, middle back, upper back. Flex your feet to extend down the back of those legs. And we fold the body forward. Try and push forward from your lower back. So we're not just getting like a rounded upper back feeling here. I'm going to think of pushing your bum out, leaning forward from the lower back as you reach forward to stretch. Gently release it up. Breathe it in up. Point your feet and we're going to scoop the belly to roll down. Once we're halfway, pull the tummy more and float your right leg up towards the ceiling. Grab hold underneath the shin, underneath the calf. Flex your foot and bend your knee in towards your chest. So you're going to squeeze it down right in towards that chest. Feel the hips and the thighs, hamstrings opening up. Breathe it in. Breathe out from here. Keep your chin down. Doesn't matter if you're not getting your legs straight. Extend and push your heel away from you to get a lovely stretch through the hamstring. And breathe it in, release. Keep extending this bottom leg that it's not creeping up towards you. Extend it long. Push it away from you. If you're still struggling here, doesn't matter if your knee stays bent like this, you're feeling a good stretch here, that's no problem, as long as you're feeling something. 2 more, breathe it out, extend, and release. Last one, extend, hold it there, point the top foot, scoop the belly in to lift up and float your bottom leg up a little bit. We're going to go into our scissors. We change for 6, 5, pull that tummy tight, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs together. Circle those arms, scoop all the way up. We throw and gently fold and forward to stretch. Breathe in, extend up nice and tall. We're going to point your feet onto the other side. So scoop in that tummy. Once we're halfway down, the left leg floats up with you and we grab behind the calf. Extending that bottom leg away from you. Flex your foot and we just release the knee in towards the chest. You can really squeeze it down, opening up those hips. Stretch that bottom leg long and away. Okay, deep breath in. And we breathe out, extend. Try and push the heel up and over. And we release. And for 2. Reach. And we release. Let's do 3 more. Push, push, push. And release. Last 2. Push. And lower. Last one. We go really extended long. Good. Point the top foot. Scoop the chin towards your chest. Lift up using your tummy. Not pulling on those arms. Float the bottom leg up. And we change into scissors for 6. 5. 4. Good. 3. 2. And 1. Join together. Circle with those arms. Scoop it up. Bring the legs down in front of you, up tall. And we fold forward to release the body. Stretch to release. Breathe in, extend up nice and tall. We're going to bring a bit of a nerve stretch in here. So let's bend those legs in towards your chest. Alright. We're going to try and get your arms around your legs on the outside and get your hands over the toes underneath your foot. Right. So it doesn't matter if you're just getting your fingertips over, it's fine. But you want to try and reach and over as far as we can. So we get a good grip of those legs. You can take those legs a little bit apart. Now, pull with those arms and push the chest up and through. So you're getting a push-pull to extend through that spine, get a nice flat back as much as possible. Holding that tummy tight, and you're going to walk out as far as you can. Some of you may not be able to go very far at all, but that's fine. As long as you're feeling the stretch through the body and the legs, you work where you go to. Okay, so we're going to take one little walk forward, and then lift the other leg up and walk it forward. And we walk forward, and we walk forward. And we walk forward, and you feel those hamstrings and everything pulling. If this is as far as you can go, then that's fine. We wrap the elbows in and then pull yourself forward and down. If you're comfortable that you can go further, you then go as far as you can and pull those feet back as you drop your chin in towards your chest to extend, get that full body nose stretch. Then release everything to sit up tall. Nice. Bring those legs together. And we scoop, roll down, reach the arms above the head, and we're going to roll onto your side. Let's stretch those legs. Again, we're going to have that little gap underneath the waistline. Extending and stretching long. And take your top arm over your head. So you really feel like you're balancing it on the side, on like a little hip bone here. You don't feel extremely stable in this position, that's fine. The only thing that's going to hold you is your tummy and your bum squeezing. When you squeeze your bum, don't pelvic tilt, so don't tuck under. You want to think of lifting through the tummy and just shutting the lift of the door of the bum at the back. Reach over the arms. We're going to deep breath in. As you breathe out, reach the arm up to the ceiling. Stretch your bottom leg against the top leg. Banana. And you want to try and reach those fingertips towards the foot. And over down we go. So scooping that belly in. And again for 2. Scoop it into lift, lift, lift. And we release it down. Turn the hand towards the leg so that our arm goes over, hand, palm faces the leg, and we reach it long. And release down. And for 4. Breathe in, breathe out, palm down to face your leg as you reach. And release. Nice, 4 more. Breathe it in. Stretch the legs away from you. 4. And down. Really nice activation through that side. 3. Reach. And low. Last 2. Scoop it up. Reach. And down. 1 more. Reach. Good. Hold it there. If you can, bring your hands and your head down. And we scissor those legs and together, and legs. Keep them lifted as high as we can, working the side of the body. Good, draw that tummy tight, and scissor one more each way, and scissor, and we release down to rest. Good, should really feel nice side work there. Bring those legs in towards you, and we slowly sit up. Just bring your top leg behind. It's like it's sitting on the walk position. And you're just going to reach over and stretch that side out that we've just been working. So we feel lengthening here, reaching long. Drop your arm forward and down, and then you'll feel it'll move a little bit in towards your lower back, the side of your lower back. Good, and then flip onto your side again, reach long, and draw the tummy in to lift up. We're going to do 2 more like that. So reach up and over. Turn your ribs and your boobs to face the floor. Bring it down. Just relax down. So think of your upper body coming down. You'll feel a nice stretch through this back here. Good. And then breathe it in onto your side again. And we come up. Last one. Breathe it in over. Turn the body down forward. Drop your head. If you want to turn your head towards the left arm, gives a little bit of extra deep stretch. Back up and over to the top. Good. And swing our legs all the way around to the other side. Extending along. Arm over the top of the head. Get your little waistline lifted. Tummy in. Stretching those legs long and away. 6 side bends we go. So breathing in, lift. Scoop the belly, lift, reach. Palm reaches down towards the feet and the legs. And over down. And breathe out for 2. Scoop the tummy to lift, side bend. Control with that side and lower. And for 3, scoop. Think of squeezing your bum as well. It'll give you your contraction and stability. Good. And for 4, reach, extend. And lower down. Last 2, scoop it in. 4, 5. Reach. And lower, 1 more for 6. Breathe out. Hold it there. Bring your hand and head down. Scissors. 1. And in. Feel the side working. And in. Pull the tummy in. 3. 4. 5. 6. Let's do 2 more for good luck. 7. 8. And we release it down. Lovely side work here. Gently sit up. Bend the legs in. We're going to take the top leg, swing it to the back, because we're going to set into your side stretch. Bring the arm over, release long. Breathe into this, feel, enjoy it. Drop your arm towards the floor and chest towards the floor. If you want to turn to look towards the back, we'll bring the stretch a little bit more into the lower back here where we've been working. Releasing it out. Back onto your side. Draw the tummy to come back onto the top. Good, and again, breathe it in, over we go. Drop it down, turn to look to the back. Breathe into it. And onto your side. And all the way up. Lovely, last 2. And over we go, reach. And drop down, look towards the back. Really twist your left side down towards the floor as much as you can. And back. And draw it in up. Last 1. Breathe it in over, reach, and turn, look all the way over, release into it, and back, all the way up. Good. Let's bring the back leg forward into your froggy position. Again with this, don't have those legs too close. If you have them too close, you feel like you can't move. Okay, take it a little bit further away from you. And wiggle, I want you to rock side to side. So if you like to stick your bum out and bring that body forward so you can get right on top of those sit bones. And then grab hold and you're going to pull again, like we did earlier. Use your arms to pull your body and your chest up. Now pull them even more forward, elbows out, and gently push those knees down and away, feeling the stretch through those hips. And breathe it in. And again, breathe in, pull, chest up, chin up, angle the body forward, elbows out, and push down to stretch. And we release up. And last one, breathe it in, lift, chin up, elbows and squeeze down on the way. Good, and you release, breathe in, extend everything up nice and tall, flex